What? Yeah! 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 Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy TDub was blazing in sports. Let's get it. My boy Real Talk in the building says, what? Yeah, what up with you, champ? I know you've been banging to that beat, that intro. Sometimes, guys, when I play that intro, that's in case if it's a commercial or something, and it allows me time to okay, do this, set this up, and a lot of times I be banging my head to it. What? Because it bangs a lot louder here. Guys, what up with it, man? Talk to your boy T-Dub. We're going to get right into this work, man. We're going to talk about Usyk. His campus manager says that Deontay Wilder could potentially actually be next. Guys, I want to touch on Ryan Garcia as well. Let's relive that whole incident with him with Gervonta Davis before the club and how Ryan was talking, and then after the club how Ryan was talking. So much going on in the boxing world. I really wanted to just title this Live Boxing Talk because I didn't have a specific theme. I'm like, well, I guess I gotta, give it some kind of focus. And then I came up with Wilder, Usyk, and there's something sweet like black people Kool-Aid that Usyk sees in Wilder that he wants that smoke. Remember, even when Usyk was fighting, when Wilder was fighting Fury for the third time, I believe Usyk was pulling for, or he wanted Wilder to win. I just think he believes that his style matches up better with Joshua, and also his style matches up better with Deontay Wilder. Me personally, I want to say it. When I saw Usyk in the whole Joshua, mismatch makeup, I can see Usyk giving Joshua some problems because once Joshua already said that sometimes shorter fighters can give him issues in some kind of way, and Usyk been a really good boxer, smaller weight, quicker hands, and I believe Usyk has a lot of just natural boxing abilities over Deontay Wilder, right? Boxing for a long time, good skill fighter. It's just that Wilder has a couple of things that I believe that Joshua didn't display, and that's the will to go forward and that one hit thunder, right? The original thunder cookie. But guys, listen, man, I'm gonna give you guys a few seconds. Go in here, smash the like button, man. And I want to say this, I didn't get a chance to, but I want to give a shout out to the original TDub. You know, my dad. I wanted to do it last month, guy, but I got busy. I talked to my brother about it, and his birthday was on September the 10th. And I want to give, you know, a shout out to him. And I'm gonna tell some of you guys who are in here early a little secret, right? Not a secret. You know how sometimes I do the true life, believe it or not, whatever type of stories that teed up, all of them are true. I'm gonna tell you guys about this one. So I had went to college for a semester. Something happened. What's up with the champ? Usyk and Wilder fight. I'm gonna talk about it. So I had messed up some kind of way in the first semester of college. I didn't. They did, but they wanted some money that I couldn't give to them. So my dad, right, was like, "Hey, son, if you move up here, you know, I'll get you a job making $18, $19 an hour." Right? Long story short, I moved there. Wasn't no $18, $19 an hour. Took me to already temp service where I started out making $8.50. But that's not the story, right? The story is, so TDub is up there, and I'm starting to adjust, and I go out, right? And I meet this fine honey. Oh my gosh, I'm talking, man, just in what a lot of men, I ain't gonna say every man, what a lot of men look for is, right? Beautiful face, small waist, thick thigh, thick butt, thick breast, all of it, right? All of it, right? She had it, right? She had it. And I remember, because I was staying with my dad. Remember, guys, this is a long time ago, right? Long time ago. I was staying with my dad. And there's one bedroom. Dad had the bedroom. I had the living room. And so I'm out there, right? You know, Dad normally, when Dad's in his room, he's in his room, right? So I'm out there in the living room. And it's after the club hours, right? I would guess maybe 2:30 in the morning. I'm in the living room talking to the girl, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what guys are trying to talk to at that time. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead, blah, blah, blah. And out of nowhere, right? My dad had these, you know, the door that you pull together and you can close, right? See, I don't know if Dad planned this or this was just pure luck or whatever you call it. But I never seen it before this, and I didn't see it after this incident, right? So I'm sitting up with the girl, right? We on the couch, right? I mean, lights low. I think at that time I probably was playing some Genuine or something. Maybe it's that guy from St. Louis. These Four Walls. I can't think of his name. Pretty Ricky. No. Pretty Willie. And all of a sudden, them doors, right? They just flew open like, and out walks Big Dub, right? House coat on, looking like it's flopping in the wing. All he has on is whitey tighties under there, right? Remember, that's flopping. So his chest and whitey tighties. And he walked, come through, boom. Oh, I didn't see you guys there. Let me cover up, right? And he covers up, goes in the kitchen, gets something out of the refrigerator, walks back, smiling at me and like, guys have a good night. And then walks back in the room. She was like, what was that? That's my dad. But to this day, she remembers that story. So, all right, guys, I want to give you guys a little bit warm up. Let's jump into it. All right, let's jump into it. We get into it. I had an article somewhere. Let me see. Hope I didn't close it. Let's see. No, not on that one. I think I did. Oh, no. Here we go, guys. All right, so is Usyk fighting Wilder next officially? No, it's not, right? But they said, let's get right to it. Usyk manager says Deontay Wilder is real option for next fight. Put it up. Let's get into it. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. He says, hopefully everything is going to line up. Talking about the Fury fight. And we'll see. I'm hearing Fury wants to fight in December, which we don't have a big problem with. But on the other side, it's boxing. Anything can happen. Break a hand, break a leg, stuff like that. So it's hard to predict, Plus, fingers crossed, we're going to be ready. From our side, we're going to be ready 100%. So if the fight does not happen, don't blame our team. However, if for whatever reason Fury is not available to fight early next year, then Usyk would turn his attentions to Deontay Wilder, providing he beat Elenius. Usyk, that lets me know right there. Usyk wants two things. One, you know that Wilder is the next biggest fight, next biggest payday, and I believe he thinks that he can beat him. He just watched Fury did it. I do not believe in 1 second that Usyk can do what Fury did. I don't believe it. I don't think Usyk is going to just walk forward, throw big shots, be able to muscle and lean in and use it. You got to really think about, what did Fury do to give Wilder problems? What did he do? All right, use his weight, right? Little dirty boxing, get inside, little hold, uppercuts, right? Use his weight, use his size, use his power, right? Since Usyk has been a heavyweight, I don't believe he has displayed that type of power that Fury has started to display of late. And he's not 270-some pounds. But Usyk feels he can beat Wilder. Usyk wants to play the greatest game of boxing Russian roulette. If he's training for Wilder, every training camp, it is the same song. MC Hammer can't touch this. Think about it. Think about it, man. He's going to have to, for 36 minutes, slip that right hand. Fury couldn't do it. Did Fury win? Yes. But with Fury, as slick as Fury is, remember, I think Fury has really good, how do you say it? Not timing, but gosh, I guess part of it is timing. Reflexes. Because when something's thrown at him, and I'm not talking about Wilder, when in most of his fight, he's slipping, sliding, rolling, right? He's doing this. And he got caught. Right? I want to see the fight. I want to see it. I want to see Wilder versus Fury. Not Fury, but Wilder versus Usyk. And even though I said that by accident, I wouldn't mind seeing Wilder versus Fury. But, me personally, just my personal thoughts, I would like to see at least a minimum of 2 fights from Wilder. That's what I want to see. He just got this new trainer, Malik. Been with him for a long time, but I'm saying he's been an official trainer. Jump right into the deep end. Most people will wade from the shadow end first. Malik had to dive into the deep end. He took over for a super high profile fight for the first time as a trainer. How are you going to implement new things? Think about when I'm a boxer, when I was a trainer, and I was working with some of these fighters, and when you see so much you can improve on, you want to give it all to them right there, but you can't. It just takes time and practice, repetition, over and over before it becomes their muscle memory. Well, they got the Fury fight out the way. Training for Robert Elenius, which is 6'6.5". Good boxing, pretty good power. I know everybody writing him off, but I think Robert can put up a really good fight. But I think a lot of people are just thinking that Wilder's going to catch him. Same way with Luis Ortiz, Wilder's going to catch him. Right? Dominic Brazil, Wilder caught him early. But since Fury is not going to fight, you know what? Yeah, he's not going to fight Joshua. I don't think so. And we could talk about that too. let's go on and smooth right into that. So, Fury and Joshua been talking about fighting for a while. Fury said that, hey, I'm going to give him 60-40. I don't want to make it hard. I want to make it easy. I want to make it a no-brainer. I want to make the fight happen. Remember, even after Usyk won, he said, well, Usyk, I need $100 million to fight Usyk. For Joshua, I'll do it for free. Remember that? Well, he said, you know what? 60-40. They said they sent the contract to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn said he had a contract. It's so much back and forth here. And this is where really Ripley, believe it or not, comes into play. Why? Fury is going public with every video, right? Leaving no doubt in the fans' mind that he wants to fight, right? 60-40, right? England, big fight, right? And it is a big fight in England. Even though most people, including myself, I believe that Joshua needs to. I mean, the dude just talked 3 L's in a row. 3 of them. And I believe he fights fights Fury next. He takes, I'm wrong. He took 2 L's in a row. 2 L's in a row. If he fights Fury, it'll be 3 L's in a row. But I don't think the fight is going to happen. Fury comes out, give a deadline pass. Fury comes out, give a deadline pass. Fury comes out, give one last deadline, and it pass and it pass and pass again. And now all of a sudden, if that fight seems like it can't work out, Eddie Hearn says, I believe the fight's pretty much dead. But Eddie Hearn, who is also promoting Derek Chisora, says that we got a contract for Tyson Fury, camp, to fight Derek Chisora. And it's crazy that the Derek Chisora fight is a more realization than the Joshua fight. Why? Because somebody really didn't want that fight. Now, you can blame who you want to blame on. You can speculate. But I'm just saying right now, between Joshua and Fury, somebody didn't want it. Either they both was BSing, or one of them talked like they wanted it, but didn't want it. Because if Derek Chisora fight happens, somebody ducked. If Eddie Hearn can make the deal for Derek Chisora to fight against Fury, a fight that no one asked for, the betting odds is going to be a landslide for Tyson Fury. And I like Derek Chisora. I like him. I'm not picking him to be Fury, but I like him. The one thing you will get for Derek Chisora is he will go balls out, but he get counterpunch. And Chisora is going to be the shorter man, shorter than Wilder, going against Tyson Fury. He gets knocked out. And that might be the fight that's actually get made next. Why not Joshua? Guys, you gotta listen. I can't tell you. You gotta tell me who don't want the fight. Now I gotta ask you this too. Is this fight so big that you can't put a deadline on it like that? Is it so big that wait a minute? We need months. We can't do this. You know what? Let's find out. Let me see this. Joshua. I want to see when was Joshua and Usyk. That was August. So, is it fair to say since late August or very early September that Fury said he wanted to fight Joshua? And now it's been about, I'm guessing, a month later, and he said, time's up. I want to fight in December. One, does it deserve more than a month for everybody to see what part of the pie they're going to get and make the fight? Do you blame Fury for giving such a short span? Is it even a short span? Is it enough time? Or can you blame Fury like, listen, man, I want to fight in December. And if this keeps going on, it's going to be middle of October. Listen, we all see Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. Now that fight is 0% happening this year. Remember, it was just came out that Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence Jr. was supposed to fight on November the 17th. Now that is gone. Bye bye, Miss American Pie. But for one reason or another, I'm going to find it as crazy. Because my thing is, if you can make Derek Chisora the deal for the same December date that Fury wanted, and you had a month to do it for Joshua, to me says somebody didn't want that fight. Somebody didn't want that fight. Listen, listen. I don't know what's holding up Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence Jr. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on. I didn't land on this rock. It landed on me. You're going to eat this cake anime. Green light, green light. I don't know. But what I do know is the fans is always being yo-yoed, right? They ain't just going up and down no more. They doing tricks, making it swing through, making it loopity-loop. They playing with us. These fighters playing with our hearts. With our hearts. But, you know, what can you say? If Fury, but I'm going to tell you something that I would have liked to happen that probably won't happen. But I would love to see it happen, but it probably ain't going to happen. If Fury would have fought Joshua, right? I'm just saying, this would be like some extreme fanboyiness right now, right? This is fanboyiness, right? If some kind of way Joshua fought Fury and beat him, right? Joshua wins. And he fights him in a rematch and wins again. Now Joshua has the WBC. And Wilder beats Robert Lanius. And while Joshua and Fury is doing the rematch, Usyk fights Wilder for the unified champion. Wilder beats Usyk. Then we have flip-flop. Wilder versus Joshua in this back live like Channel 5. Helicopter in the sky. Man, listen, I know that ain't gonna happen, but if that did, oh my God, can you guys see the story? I mean, there's a small chance, but, you know, imagine that, man. If the forgotten fight, and I'm gonna call it a forgotten fight, because it's the forgotten how big, right? Remember, Wilder versus Joshua, that was the fight. That was it. That was the fight. Undefeated. UK versus USA. Bragging rights for a decade, right? And we didn't get it. Joshua got losses. Wilder got losses. Completely new champions, right? Completely new champions. Then these two. Complete. Wilder's is sitting on the last fight was a loss. Joshua's last fight is a loss. And I know that. Listen, I'm telling you right now, don't hold your breath. For Joshua the Fury happen next, don't hold your breath. It'd be like, holding your breath would be like somebody drop you in the ocean and you're underwater. It doesn't matter don't hold your breath. Because you're only putting pressure on yourself. And at some point, it's going to happen. You got to breathe that water. You're going to drown in the BS that boxing is giving us. Don't hold your breath for it. But if some kind of way, this is the part of the chance of this fight happening. If some kind of way you under that same water and you holding your breath till you can't no more, and you start breathing that water and you realize that you're the real Aquaman, you know, oh shit, I can breathe water. I can breathe water. That's the chance. That's probably about the chances of you breathing underwater that Joshua fights Fury next. And listen, if it happens, I want it. Listen, I'm not going to argue with it. I think Joshua should take some time off, at least 6 months, right? Maybe at least 6 months. But if he is like, man, I don't want to because I would doubt myself and I might not want to come back, but while I still have a little bit of hunger, while I still like the taste of meat, I eat steak. No, I want to fight, but I don't know if it's going to be for Fury next. Then hey, let him fight, man. You know, I think I might have to let him fight. But I don't know. Eddie Hearn is acting like the fight not gonna happen, and he said, listen, the same people that sent us this contract to fight Joshua, the same people sent us a contract to fight Derek Chisora, and I bet you any kind of money, Eddie Hearn will cross the T's and dot the I's on that contract a lot faster, and have it sent back a lot faster, with a lot of agreements than he would with Joshua. Now, you can say Joshua's big, high profile fight, much bigger fight. We got to just really comb through everything. We got to look at each word and see the meaning of it to see if they're trying to twist something on us. Joshua, yeah, look at all of it. But that's that. And guys, to shift gears a little bit, let's go down a few divisions. Let's go down to lightweights. I did a video about this. Ryan Garcia in the car with his boy on live, getting ready to go to the club, talking about he'll beat knockout Tank Davis. Remember, Ryan has went to many platforms, called out Tank Davis. As far as I know, at least of late, they're not friends. They are competitors. They are competition. They see each other as a threat, right? And guys, in case you don't know, boxing is not like baseball. When you see baseball or football, you can acknowledge how good a team is and you know, you try to get the win. But when it comes to boxing, you gotta take it personal. When it comes to boxing, you have to develop a disdain, because you have to have the will to finish this guy. In football, you get hurt, somebody is trying to help you up from the other team. In boxing, you get hurt, somebody's trying to put you down, and it's the same guy who hurt you. Ryan Garcia did it, I believe Instagram, could be wrong, video, goes to the club, in the same clothes, does an interview after the club. Guys, I wish I could play it, but you know how they do me. They try to flag me for anything they can. Ryan Garcia, I don't know what state he was before doing the video, but I can definitely say when he went live and he started talking, Ryan Garcia was like, hey, guys, I did see Tank Davis in the club, and he's a tough guy. He's a tough bad guy. He wears a hood and he's kind of by himself. And man, my boy here, we went up to him like, hey man, what's up with the fight? When we gonna fight? You know. And he jumped up and he grabbed my chain. And I knew he wasn't gonna do nothing because there was security there. And I was thanking God that they was there because I wanted to piss my pants. God, listen. I don't know what happened in the club. And we know there's two sides to a story. Two sides to a coin. And we know on one side of the coin that Ryan Garcia is admitting. I don't think he's my baby pacifier. I don't think Tank Davis grabbed his chain and says, I should snatch your chain. He don't need the money. He ain't trying to catch that charge. Not for taking the chain. I believe what he did to Ryan was he grabbed him up in here, wrinkled up, had this all wrinkled, right? He couldn't even smooth it out. All right here, probably had it. You know how they have your head up like this here? Probably told him, man, I'll whoop your mother, boy. And then Tank Davis, his left hand, so he did it with his right hand. Probably had the left hand balled up, and he's shorter, so he probably peeked up through that hoodie. And Ryan saw his eyes. He was like, hey man, so there's no respect? It's like that? He said, yeah, it's like that. But they are still saying that fight probably could happen. Bree Smith, what up with the champ? Amazing, what up, big dog? Is it said Deontay Wilder is fighting Andy Ruiz if he gets through Robert Lanius. Promoter PBC wants a big fight, Andy Ruiz versus the winner, Robert or Wilder. I'm gonna tell you right now. In my opinion, it doesn't matter what PBC wants. If Deontay Wilder beats Robert Lanius in some kind of way that Usyk and Fury doesn't happen, Wilder will fight unified Usyk for 3 titles, then fight Andy Ruiz for a mandatory spot. Think about it. You think, and remember, Wilder is his own promoter. Al Heyman is his manager. Usyk most likely will come over to the PBC and fight. And might even sign a rematch clause and get 2 fights out the deal. But if you think Deontay Wilder is going to pass up, unless, and I doubt Usyk will make a stupid offer. Because PBC probably got, I don't know how it's going to work out, but if anything, I think PBC is probably going to, even though Wilder is, the challenger, they might be the one that's saying, okay, Usyk, if you really want to give Wilder a fight, we propose these type of terms. Remember, Usyk wants Wilder. Wilder said he will fight Usyk. And again, I would like to see, at least before fighting Fury. Before fighting Fury, I want to see Wilder have at least 2 fights. And if that's, and remember, that's only assuming he can get Usyk. Because if he can get Usyk, you got to take it. Usyk thinks there's something sweet with Wilder. He thinks he is honey nectar. Straight honeycomb, raw. That's raw honeycomb, Arkansas. Usyk thinks he can beat Wilder. And after Usyk beat Joshua, he probably think Wilder's a gentle giant. Because for the most of that fight, Joshua was like the gentle giant. Right? He's built like Captain Planet. Right? Remember Captain Planet? Hood, Earth, Water, whatever. Remember that? Captain Planet, he's a hero. Some down is hero. I used to watch that when I was a kid. But I take it. If Wilder can come back and he can look between decent and good against Robert Lanius, and if Fury is not able to fight Usyk during that time frame, then hell, let Wilder fight Usyk. If they do a rematch, do the rematch. And if Wilder beat both of those, give me Fury. Bow Usyk, give me Fury. Listen, that'll be the Fury versus Wilder 4 fight. It's a huge fight. I don't think it should happen right now, but it's a huge fight for both of them. Because there's not many players that Fury and Wilder can get that level of money. And I'm talking about Usyk too. Because Usyk, being a unified champion, he's not a big name like that. He's not. People in America know now who Fury is after Wilder. But I don't know if he sells. They don't know Usyk. If I start talking about Usyk, they're like, Uzi? Oh, they might think Usyk is a new brand of a super soaker. Is that like a water gun? It got an Usyk on it? My boy in the building, the one, the only American about to travel what it does. Hey, guys, smash the like button, man. Your boy TDub been cooking, man. I don't get a chance to go live a lot, man. And I'm glad you guys jumped in. I'm so behind. As soon as I jump off of this, I got crazy work. But I had to get this work, man. I was like, you know what? I got to touch this boxing. I'm working home today, and whenever I work from home, you know, guys, I got to give you that work, right? And it's not. There's not a ton out there, but there's a ton that I miss, right? And guys, remember, we got coming up this weekend is Conor Ben versus Eubank Jr. Golly, who wins? You know, Chris Eubank has to come down to, is it 157? But then there's a rehydration clause that's I'm guessing anywhere between 10 and 7 pounds that he can only rehydrate to before the second weigh-in. Only thing is, man, like, I work. Can I get off and go live in time? Says, Wilder, I think, will KO him. I'll be in New York to see the Wilder fight. I hope Usyk will be there. Man, listen, gosh, man, I'm going to have to start, because my channel isn't that big and I don't have no big, affiliations, it's nearly, for me, has been almost impossible to get any press credential, right? You just get shut down, right? They have their set list, and you can make it if you made it already. If you're, with me, since I don't have those big ties, it just, but that's why, at first I used to want to, but I'm not going to bank on it anymore, right? I'm not going to bank on it. It would have been nice to go there and all that and talk to the fighters, and I know my channel has been bigger, but hey, man, I'm going to give you guys this. If that opportunity opens itself one day, it does. I'm just not going to push for it, I want to push to just being able to give you guys this work. Keep just seeing a spark on the fire and throw gasoline on it, right? If I see a spark on the fire and I see water, I'm going to drink it. I'm going to grab the gasoline. I'm going to make it spread. So, guys, if you're just now joining in, this video, it was Usyk manager. Says Deontay Wilder is a real option for next fight. Manager says, hopefully everything's going to line up for Tyson Fury. We'll see. I'm hearing Fury wants to fight on December 3rd, which we don't have a big problem with. But on the other side, it's boxing. Anything can happen. Breaking hand, breaking leg, stuff like that. So it's hard to predict, but fingers crossed. We're going to be ready. From our side, we're going to be ready 100%. So if the fight does not happen, if the fight does not happen, don't blame our team. However, if for whatever reason, he's not available to fight, Usyk is turning his attention to Deontay Wilder, provided that he beats Salinas. And I like that fight. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Yeah. Listen, man, I wish I had a straw hat, boots, spurs on it. I like it. I love it. Man. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to something to happen. I'm looking forward. It is a very possible fight. And actually, if Fury's not available, we cannot fight Fury. I would like Deontay Wilder. So I asked him why, and he said because he's a risky fighter, and I like that. Woo, that's Usyk. Usyk is going to have to play the highest level of boxing, Russian roulette. He's going to have to dodge that click every time. I'm telling you right now, if Wilder lands 45% of that click, that means he nearly missed him, but he still caught him a little bit. Usyk gonna know he been hit. Usyk, as soon as he been hit, Usyk gonna go back to his corner. His trainer gonna say, you've been hit by a smooth criminal. Annie, are you okay? Usyk, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Usyk? Usyk, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you Usyk? Oh, I'm pushing my words. I'm pushing my words. But man, I'm telling you, oh man, I want. Listen, I take it, man. I take it. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Most likely, Fury's probably gonna fight Derek Chisora, and um, agreeing with Usyk manager that it would probably take Fury breaking something for him to lose that fight, and most likely it'll be a rematch clause for in it as well. That means that there'd be no way that Usyk will fight Fury, and he will need the next biggest fight. And the next biggest fight, and the next biggest payday. Maybe it's I don't know if it's a bigger fight than Fury because that's undisputed. But when you're talking about money, money, when you're talking about money, that Wilder fight is a damn big fight. Usyk, man, I want to see it. But all right, guys, hey, I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Keep smashing that like button. If there's a video that you want to see, guys, remember, guys, you can hit me up in the chat or leave a comment. Say, hey, man, talk about this, whatever. Let me know. Be like my boy, American About to Travel, man. He dropped them lines sometime in Facebook. That's Whatsblazing the Sports. Let me know as well. American Proud Travel said, thank you for putting in that work, TDub. Man, I had to, champ. I'm working from home. What am I working from home, man? I got to give you that work. Papa was a rolling stone. Where he laid his head was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone.